I think it's for different reasons depending on the person. So one person will like dress in a certain way to get certain attention.
To get attention.
To get attention from certain people.
Okay.
It's easy to like manipulate a certain situation in the way you're dressed.
Facts.
And some people just they want
How?
to express themselves in
Free beer.
a certain way.
Free
Long
bear.
story short, free bear, free drinks. But then also clubs have dress codes. Like Moloko, they'll kick you out if you're not wearing heels. And
You've just stepped into An Empty Street, a podcast where we casually engage in difficult conversations about relationships, wealth, and health. We are just three curious gentlemen who ask questions almost about everything, and our aim is to find answers from others and within ourselves. We sit down every week to explore unaltered conversations. So let's walk the talk together, and welcome to the Empty Street Podcast.
Holla at your boy, holla at your boy. What it does, what it do, beautiful people. Hello, we back at it again on the streets. This time we are in Hatfield. Very nice, very clean, as Pretoria should be. Ladies and gentlemen, today we will be again packing another one, trying to find out what our people are thinking with regards to provocative clothing. Very interesting, isn't it? But then now, you can actually get a more deeper sense of the conversation from our previous podcast that we did have, and that is episode 22. So be on the lookout for that, all right? But then again, right now, let's just start and see who I can first ask these questions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Empty Street Podcast. Holla at your boy. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
We're great in yourself.
I'm good. I'm Chris, and you are?
Buitumelo.
Buitumelo. And you are?
Sihle.
Sihle. Buitumelo and Sihle. Cool. I'm Chris. What's your name?
Tanya.
Tanya.
Yes.
She's Tanya, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm Brian.
Brian. Alright, cool. Brian O'Connor or just Brian?
Just Brian.
Alright, cool. No stress. First and foremost, you can actually check us out more on YouTube. And then there is a more deeper conversation that we had on provocative clothing. I think it's episode 22, if I'm not mistaken. Right. So now, first and foremost, I want to find out, what do you think, or why do you think girls that club wear provocative clothing?
Wear a certain way.
Provocative clothing, like I said,
Provocative clothing.
it's showing off the ting-tings.
I think it's for different reasons depending on the person. So one person will like dress in a certain way to get certain attention.
To get attention.
To get attention from certain people.
Okay.
It's easy to like manipulate a certain situation in the way you're dressed.
Facts.
And some people just they want
How?
to express themselves in
Free beer.
a certain way.
Free
Long
bear.
story short, free bear, free drinks. But then also clubs have dress codes. Like Moloko, they'll kick you out if you're not wearing heels and a certain like stepeza.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah,
go to
yeah.
you can't go with sweats.
I don't know. I'm not part of the promoters or anything like that. But there's obviously club culture.
Yeah.
And if you look a certain way, you get free drinks, free entrance,
Exactly.
free beer, free vibes.
Okay.
But then also people are just wearing whatever they want to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I think it goes with the whole club image.
It goes with the club image.
Yes.
So you think that's why?
Yeah, I think that's why.
I think most women wear provocative clothing in the club because they want free stuff and they know that if they appear attractive, the right target market will provide the free stuff. And I also think this might be a bit controversial, but I think a lot of people that suffer with insecurities tend to draw more attention to their bodies. If they're, let's say, insecure about their face, then if they know they have big boobs or a big bum, then they think they'll be
Then
perceived
gonna
as
make that work
attractive.
for them, right?
Yeah.
I would say, girls do this to get attention. Okay, they say they don't do it for attention, but it's really for attention.
It's really for
It's really for attention. When they get out there, they're looking for ballers and stuff like that. Not all of them, obviously, but most of them. So I feel like this is a way of them attracting those big ballers to like get them bottles and champagne and whatnot. And others, I feel like, yeah, obviously it's just for them to look nice. But my opinion is that it's not even that nice, like compared to being simple in your jeans and
Your
whatnot.
simple blue jeans, white
You
top,
know,
black king, white Air Force.
Yeah, I feel like it's just for attention.
Okay, so you mentioned the fact that most of them they basically wear like this to get attention from big ballers, right?
Oh, yeah.
So now this would kind of support the concept of sex sells. So now why do you think sex sells? Is it simply because the ballers are just like they can afford to do what they gotta do, or why? What do you think about
Yeah, I feel like that's the case. They do it because they can afford to, not because they're actually into these type of girls and whatnot. Because they see them there, they find them there at the club, and that's it. They're just gonna ball out and then leave them there. That was it. That was just for the night, and then it passed. But that's how sex sells. But generally, I don't think it sells because like it only sells in those certain situations.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. But like in the real world outside, I feel like nah,
Doesn't-
we as guys we are not into that. Like we don't look at a woman and see.
We don't look at a woman like that for long-term vibes.
Exactly.
It's just for like a momentary.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
see.
Sex sells for a moment.
So sex sells only for that time.
Away.
That time. So, do you think that provocative dressing is another version of sex sells?
Sex
Because you
sells.
mentioned the fact that some people do it for free bev, right?
Probably is.
So,
Sex does sell. We can't even lie about it. We can see it in the music culture as well. Because no one watched the web video. It doesn't have millions of views just because people are wearing.
They wanted to see the ass.
You know what I mean? They want to see what the web can
Yeah.
do. Seriously. So
Well, I think it's true. Sex does indeed sell. Maybe because if you have a certain body, I see that on an advert, I think that's attractive. I want to look like you, or I think I'll look more attractive if I wear the clothes you're wearing. I don't know. I just know that sex does indeed sell, and modesty is very underrated. And if you were to compare a modest woman and and a provocative person, the provocative person will be more favored. Yeah,
popular demand.
exactly.
And if so,
Honestly-
why? Why do you think it does?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Because men love what they see.
Men
It's
love what they
usually
see.
with men who you can sell sex to. So image, image is everything for men. They would spend on that
Just because of an image.
just because of an image.
So now, like, why do you think people even judge other people for wearing what they do? I mean, like, I understand that people have opinions, but dress code, I mean, in our cultures, you know, as Africans, there's a huge stigma about how you dress and so on. So why do you think people judge other people? Do you think it comes from that as well, or do you think there's other elements that add on to that?
Ish, nah. The element that I can say plays a huge role is what the term normal. People want to fit in, you know. So and others, even if you don't want to fit in, they're still gonna judge you for not wanting to fit in, which is kind of weird, but I don't understand how it works. But yeah, it's that case of no, why you dressed like that, or because they're picturing you compared to the rest of the world. They're not seeing you for who you really want to be and how you want to dress, you know. So I feel like yeah, it's that the normality term, like, or what's trending.
So now,
I would say it does so.
why do you think we get judged, Faye? If it's such a free world, why do you think we get judged?
People have their own opinions. I mean, as much as we've got into a world where sexual liberty is a thing, there are still some people that are very conservative, especially within their religions. Some girls are wearing skirts because they want to wear skirts. But then, for example, my mom, who's like a strong Christian, she wouldn't agree with it. But she'd be like, okay, because it's your own body and we're in a new modern day world, you can wear that skirt. However, I feel like we can't live in a world where it's judgment free. People will constantly judge whether you like it or not. So it's just up to you whether you care or you just don't.
Yeah,
Keep
no
pushing,
matter
keep moving.
if someone has a long skirt or short skirt, everyone always has something to say. So it's like if people are gonna talk, let them talk about something. I
So
feel
there's no
created.
changing it.
There's no changing.
It's just gonna get
Worse
not-
and worse.
I don't want to say worse actually, but
But it
it's,
is true. Like
we're
the-
gonna evolve anyways. So.
Nah.
I think when you judge someone, it's based on an insecurity, something that you're insecure about. You're going to judge someone else. So if you are afraid to dress a certain way and you see someone dressing that way, then you're going to judge them. Or, yeah, I think judging stems from insecurities and internalized issues that you need to deal with.
Get judged for
Yeah,
it.
get judged for it.
Well, most of the time, the people who judge are the people who can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you can't do it, yes, you will judge.
So you like you can't think of any reasons why people would judge.
Well, nah, I can't think of any. Maybe jealousy, I don't know.
Jealousy.
But I don't think you would judge someone based on something that they're doing with their own life.
All right. So is their own life, and with that being said, other people must mind their business.
Yeah,
Basically.
just mind your business. Like, really, what does it have to do with you?
Oh, okay. No, I get you. So now, why would you say, or would you say that women that do wear those revealing outfits, would you say that they do it because they want attention, or
It's both ways. I would wear however I want to wear, not because I want attention.
okay,
And also, I would wear however that kind of way because I do want attention.
because you do want attention?
Yeah.
What type of attention?
The male gaze.
The what?
The male gaze.
The male gaze.
Male attention in other words.
So, for example, if somebody were to pass here and then I'll be like staring and semi-drooling, that's...
Ish. No,
that's-
you must relax. Don't
I think
drool.
also, like, sure, we're looking for male attention, but we're not looking for every male attention.
So you're fishing.
If I give you the signal, if you know the eye. If I give you the eye.
No.
What
I
is the
think-
eye?
Wait,
What
hold
is
on.
the
Before
eye?
I say that the girls are dressing for male gaze, I'm not saying they're dressing for male gaze.
Uh-huh.
But 9 times out of 10, whether you want it or not, the male gaze it's there. Whether she's
it's
wearing a
always
long
there.
yeah,
It's always
it's there.
there.
I'm not saying that girls are looking for attention. They're dressing like that for the male gaze. They're wearing it. Obviously, when you wear a strapeza or a certain provocative look, you feel you have this certain confidence. So it's like you just own the world.
Okay.
But then also. I don't think it's for the male gaze or for male attention. It's just to look nice.
It's just to look
However,
nice.
there are consequences that come with the certain things that you wear, and it's not their fault. It's your gender's fault, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's you could wear anything and men will still
Will still follow
Stare.
after you. Like she said, the long dress and the mini skirt, there isn't really much of a difference. Maybe the different type of judgment, sure.
And maybe on the material on the
The
product?
material probably also whether it's transparent or not, whether it's short or long, different
and
cuts.
people have
just
bodies, like we can't
facts, you
take
can't hide it.
away the hips, the butt. The
No, we
titties,
can't
or
take that
anything.
away. No, not at
So
all.
we're just gonna have to embrace what we have,
Facts.
and as men, you should,
Just
We
keep
should
it
stop
to yourself.
gazing.
Keep
We
it
should-
to
Like,
yourself.
you'll know if I want you.
Yeah,
and
we always give the
honestly,
gaze. The
we'll give you
gaze
the
is
look.
like
Facts.
the green
Why don't
light.
you just write something? Because some guys don't really catch these things. Like,
Then
you
you
would
told
be
me,
giving...
Then we're not
You
meant to
would be
be.
giving...
We're not connected spiritually and mentally. If you can't have, I'm giving you the
Eye.
eye. If not, lost, dog. It's fine.
I-
And you guys are
Guys-
like physical beings. You guys see things more. Like you guys want physical stuff. So if I'm giving you the eye, it's a physical like
I'm
attribute.
giving you the
so
exactly.
Guys, beware of the eye. All right? Clearly, that's what we've been missing all along.
I think it's 50-50. Some wear it because they want to feel liberated as women. They want to own their bodies. Maybe they've been insecure for a very long time and now they're actually finally confident to wear what they wear. Others wear it to gain more attention from men or from people in general. It's a 50-50 thing. Yeah.
Okay, so some do it for attention, some do it for comfortability
Yes.
and all of those things.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for sharing your
Thank you for having me, Chris.
Hi, so I
don't
guess in essence, just to conclude this thing,
Okay.
I mean, most women, they mostly say that they dress that way, for themselves, to feel good about themselves. But not to make you repeat, but
Away.
what's your opinion on that? Do you think they do it for attention or for themselves?
For attention, man.
For attention.
That's all I
For
gotta say.
attention, Bev, everything.
Everything, guys, everything. And they say they don't, but
Nah.
like honestly speaking, because I feel like we don't care about makeup and all of that. I don't know, but I don't look at that when I'm look at that.
Different strokes for different folks.
That's how I feel.
No, but thank you so much for
Oh,
your
wait,
time.
no
Thank
problem,
you so much.
no problem.
And I wish you a very beautiful day, my guy.
Thanks, my guy.
Thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard it from our walker there. Holla at your boy. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, this is Gwen, beautiful Gwen, right? And yeah, she said any advice maybe to those that are judging, any
Mind your
advice?
own business.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Thank you so much, guys. You guys look awesome, and yeah, honestly, it was really awesome getting to know you guys. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard what our walkers had to say, and to be quite honest with you, I really think that they have some valid points. But in any case, from me and the team, holla at your boys. See you guys on the next episode. Peace.